Turn your food into something good. ISH2DELISH.
So what are we making tonight on ISH2DELISH?
I'm going to show you how to take a box of mac and cheese and make it delicious. Before we get started, don't forget our gloves.
I remember. Only for cooking.
If you don't want to wear your gloves, you can wash your hands, but wearing gloves is a lot easier.
A lot easier.
If I can figure out how to put it on. And I'm supposed to be the cook here. So, we're going to make our macaroni and cheese. These are our ingredients what we're going to use tonight. We got some pepper jack cheese. Got some sharp cheddar. You can use milk, but for a little more creamy, I like to use whipping cream. And then for extra, a little more creamy and more flavor, the cream of chicken soup. Woo! You get little chunks of chicken in there, so it's good. Can't always forget your butter.
Butter.
And then we're going to make a topping that goes on top so we don't waste everything. We'll do some crackers, smash them up, and then add our yummy spicy blend we can get at the store. You know, a couple bucks. There's all kinds of different blends you can get. This is more of like a grill style, but it's very tasty. And then we're going to use a little bit of our powdered cheese that comes in the box. So first thing is first, we got to fill it up with water. I like to start off with warm water. So you want to turn it on. Since I'm wearing gloves, I'm going to use this part of my wrist to feel it. Yeah, it's getting warm. So to make the noodles a little tastier, I like to add a little bit of olive oil. You can use vegetable oil, basically some type of a cooking oil, and basically a cap load. That's all you really need. Cap load, pour it in, shake the excess off, and then I like to put some salt in there. You can use normal table salt, you can use sea salt, whatever you have handy. Just, you want to come close and just see it. I'm just in there, you see that? Nice and. So now, the box says you usually want a quart or so of water. I use it by ear. Just fill it up. Just about there. Got that, Tar?
Got it.
So now what I want you to do is put the pot on the stove and turn the stove on and we can get cooking.
Awesome sauce.
Well, let's do it. Put it on high.
Got it.
And another thing I like to do is, the box says, but you don't always have to follow directions because you're an individual and you're a rebel. Rebel! I like to put the box of macaroni in there while it cooks because honestly, I'm hungry and I don't want to wait 10 minutes for the water to boil. So I just put it in there while it's warming up. Got to stir it, but it cooks faster. Want to do the honors, Tar?
Sure thing, ShaneDaMang. Alright, we're going to add this whack cheese in the box.
Oh, that's a good pour. Oh, yeah. So, let's take... Good job. High five. Let's take the wooden spoon and stir it. Just need just a little bit. And now you can put the wooden spoon on the side. And then one thing I like to do is have the lid handy, the lid, and put it, yep, just like that. So when you do that, you can see it's kind of fogging up. You see that, Tar? See the fog?
Oh yeah.
It helps it cook the macaroni faster in the heat, because you don't have the heat escaping. It's circulating. So it's a lot faster. Ooh, nice and warm. And so that's how you wow, that's really sizzling. But pretty easy so far, right?
Got this.
Okay, so now we have this kind of cooking. You always want to remember to stir it frequently, so your macaroni doesn't get stuck and be like a big clumpy. So we're gonna do that. Oh yeah. See, it's already getting kind
It's not called chunk and cheese.
chunky. See, it's already kind of getting stuck a little bit, but that's okay. We can just stir it. Stir it. So while you stir that, let's do this. We will take our knife and we will cut up some of our butter. And you unwrap it. You know how to unwrap it, right?
I hope so. If not, turn it off right now.
Turn it off. So it says you're probably going to need about 4 tablespoons of butter, which for layman's, they already marked it off. So you need about 4 of the little chunks. And all I like to do is just cut them into the chunks. This is being prepared, so once your noodles are cooked, you're ready to rock and roll.
Woohoo!
So your butter is already cut up, and so since we're going to use cream of mushroom soup, let's pop the top.
Is it cream of mushroom?
Did I say cream of mushroom? Cream of chicken. You know, and sometimes it's actually hard to pop the lid, especially when you have gloves on. So you can either use a spoon or something hard to just kind of lift it. Hard. What?
Hard like cutting butter.
Just like that. Oh, yeah. Smells like dog food, kind of, but better. See that?
Oh
like
yeah, see.
Okay, so let's not forget, we gotta come back here and stir our macaroni. You can already see the steam, see that? Oh, yeah. And one thing I have noticed, when you have an electric stove, it actually takes a little longer to heat up water and cook things when you have a gas fire. I prefer fire, but
Fire!
but you got what you got. And now make sure you have a colander, which is right behind your tar. Want to put in the sink to be ready to do it. So now, since we have this cooking, let's set up our topping. So I want you to do this, Tar, which is very simple, but it makes it absolutely delicious. And actually makes it from a kid's mac and cheese to an adult mac and cheese.
I'm a big boy.
Okay, now since we have our macaroni cooking, we're going to make that little topping for the macaroni and cheese. So we're going to take our crackers and our lunch bag, and go ahead and open the crackers and put about half, maybe a little more, in the lunch bag.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good handful.
You know what they say about big hands.
I don't know what.
Big
Gloves. Alright, now you want to go ahead and zip that bag up and crush those bad boys up.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Crushing the crackers, crushing the crackers.
Alright, let's see. Now you can either crush them real fine, basically whatever you want, fine, a little bit of chunks, but just enough to be able to spread on top of the done mac and cheese. Now, to add a little bit of flavor. Oh no! You gotta watch it, look at this. You gotta watch it, that's what happens when you don't watch it.
So we need to turn this down.
Turn it down because it overflows. You can also take the lid off. That just means it starts boiling. See that? It's okay, folks, don't panic. It's just a little bit of water. Just turn down, you can leave the lid off. So what we want to do is turn down the heat, like so, on low. Okay. Now we're gonna hold off on the topping right now. Now let's get a fork and we'll pull out one of these macaronis to see how tender it is. Now you can either have it, hold on, el dente, or basically a little crunchy. I like a little firmness with it. Go ahead and squeeze it.
Feels pretty soft, like a booger.
Pull it off. Squeeze it. Go ahead and taste it and see how it feels, the texture in your mouth. How is it?
Al dente.
So now, let's turn off. Go ahead and turn off. Turn it off. So now, let's take that hot pan. Be careful with it. You can stir it one last time. Take it over to the stove and pour that into the colander.
Steam is hot.
Watch it pour it, man. Look at all that steam. Steaming. Oh, look at that. Fogging up the lens. Okay. Now, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need to pour it. You just need to be able to get the most of the water out. Just give it a little shake. Alright, now pour it back into the pan. A little bit of water is okay. You know, it gives it a little bit of juice. It's alright. So put that colander back into the sink. Now put your done cooked macaroni back on the stove. Now, you remember that butter that we cut up?
Yes.
Go ahead and take 2 of the slices and throw it in that pot and stir it up. Kind of want to separate it a little bit. Yeah, just like that. And now stir it. Stir it good.
Stirring the noodles, stirring the noodles. Beatbox noodles.
Now, sometimes what I like to do is turn the heat back on to melt the butter a little faster. But you don't have to do that. You can see the butter is melting just fine. Go ahead and put it on right over here because it's actually still a little warm. You hear that? Squishy, squish. Squishy. Alright. Now, I want to do this part, so let's finish this bad boy up.
Woohoo!
Now, since you just got finished putting the butter in there, we're going to add some of our cream of chicken soup. So, you don't want to add all of it, just a little bit at a time. Since it's going to be nice, it's going to be kind of cool from the can, I want to actually turn the heat on the stove a little bit to warm it up, because you're also going to put your fresh cheese in there, so you gotta let it melt a little bit. So, don't want to forget your heavy cream, whipping cream. So now, mix that bad boy in. Oh. What does that sound like?
That's what I think it sounds like.
Like squishy pants, like a baby's diaper when they're walking. I think if your baby sounds like that, there's something.
You should probably change your baby.
Change your baby? You mean change your baby's diaper?
Yeah. Or get a new baby, I meant.
Wow. You can buy babies at...
I'm just saying, your baby might be broken if it's making that noise.
Squishy, squishy. Now, one of my golden rules about seasoning and stuff is you add a little at a time, because once it's in there, it's in there.
Can't take it off.
Can't take it off or take it out. So a little at a time.
Don't lick it off.
Yeah, I don't want to lick it off. And always have either a spoon or a fork to taste with. So I'm going to add some, start off a little bit of a shredded sharp cheddar. And the good thing about this is you can add as much as you want or as little as you want. You can add none, whatever you want. So now we're going to add a little bit of pepper jack.
If you're a cheesehead like TarFinger, you probably want more cheese.
So let's start off with that. Add a little bit more. And then I'm going to add a little bit of whipping cream to give it a little bit of the cheese sauce. Just pour just a little bit in there to start off. Just a little. And now, get the mix in. And it will melt. See, it's already starting to melt.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to probably be pretty thick, so that's why you add the heavy cream in there to lighten up a little bit. You can smell it. You can smell the chicken and all the goodies that goes in there.
Wow. I never thought you could make box mac and cheese.
You can definitely elevate
like this.
Oh yeah. You know when it's starting to really melt is when it gets stringy. The cheese gets a little bit stringy. You can see it in there, kind of stringy. And now to me it's really thick. It's getting kind of hard to stir. You see? Can you see the?
Well, what do you do then when it gets too thick?
You add a little bit more of your heavy cream. That's like meow, 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 meow.
Splish splash, the cheese is taking a bath in the heavy cream.
Tar, you silly son of a. Oh yeah, that's getting nice and melted. Look at that. So now we want to taste it and see if we need to add what we need to add a little bit more of. Blow on it. Make sure, because it's going to be warm. You wanna try it?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Tell me what you think needs to be added. Wow, you can really taste that pepper jack at the end. It's a real little kick. It's nice. Go ahead and take a little gander at that.
Oh. Oh yeah, that pepper jack cheese really adds a kick to it.
So, what I think is we're gonna add a little bit more sharp cheddar. Who's that?
You want to try some, Muggsy? World famous Muggsy.
Stir it in. Now, since that let that kind of stir in and come together as one, we're gonna turn the broiler on. And a lot of times when you turn the broiler on, you're gonna want it's gonna take a minute or so. So let's turn the broiler on. Okay. Interesting, I know. Now, since we want that to warm up, we got to make our topping, our cracker topping. So let's finish that. Do you want to finish? You want me to show you how to finish that?
Absolutely.
Womp womp womp. So now we're going back to the crackers that Tar crushed up so nicely. Okay, so let's get this going. Open that bag up. Now you want to take our yummy spice blend. Well, you don't have to open that. Actually, you can pop the lid like so, and just sprinkle a little bit at a time in there. A little bit more. Don't be scared. There you go. A little bit more. Alright, let me see now. Now you see. You can see the spices in there. Okay. Now, let's take, we gotta get a spoon. Let's take the spoon and remember that powdered cheese? Take it
From the box.
from the box. Now take a, put some on the spoon, like a full load.
Full load.
Just like that, and put it in the crackers. Whoop. Like so. Now seal that bad boy up.
This is my favorite part.
No, you want some air in there. A little bit of air. Because we're going to shake it. Now, shake it. Shake it good. Shake, shake, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Look at that. Oh my God, it's like a seizure.
Did I do a good job?
Now, taste it. Take a little bit out. Take a little bit out and taste it and see if you need to add a little bit more spice to it or if that's how you like it.
It really tastes like crackers.
So you need more spice.
I think we need some more of this.
Yummy spice blend?
Yummy spice blend.
Put as much as you want or as little as you want in there.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. And maybe another little bit of the cheese.
Whatever you like.
Okay. It really tasted mostly like crackers and light cheese. So I'm gonna go with just a little bit more. Another spoonful. Close the bag. Leave some air in it to shake.
Now shake it.
Shake, 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 shake,
Shake,
shake.
shake. You get really, really excited about that.
I like shaking.
What else do you shake?
Hands.
Well, friends? Now give that thing a taste and see. Is it better? Perfect?
Good.
Okay. So our next step is we want to get a bowl. Or hold on, slow your roll. Holy crap, let me finish. Or a casserole bowl that can go into the oven. So since I'm a step ahead of you, we have one over by the stove. So let's go grab that. Right there. Right there. Okay, go ahead. Bring it over home. Now let's go get our mac and cheese. Give it a stir. And now
cheesy.
let's put some in the bowl. You don't want to fill up all the way to the top, but you can put as much as you want in there. You don't want to overflow it, basically.
It smells good.
It looks good. It doesn't look like the neon yellowish orange color is normal mac and cheese.
Maybe a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Now, spread it out evenly. All around. Alright. I'll put that back on the stove. Now let's take our cracker blend and put it on a nice little layer evenly on top of it. Ah, yeah. You can actually take some in your hand and put it in there. This gives it an extra little crunch and texture.
How's that look, ShaneDaMang?
I think that's golden. Now, let's put it in the oven. In the oven. Alright, grab it, boy. Look at that. That's before the broiler. There we go. Now we have this bad boy on. Open it up and put it on the top. Now with the broiler, you got to keep a close eye on it. It will burn. So every 30 seconds, get that, Tar? Every 30 seconds or so,
Every 30
check
seconds.
it. Because it will burn.
If you don't know what a second is, say 1,000 after every number.
And you want to get a towel or an oven mitt because it's going to be warm.
It's going to be warm.
There's a towel. You can fold it up. You're just wanting the topping to be a little, like just a little toasted. That's it. So let's check it real quick.
Not so much.
I'm gonna pull it out so I'm too short to see it. Remember, boys and girls, it's gonna be warm. So you can keep it just a little bit longer. What the hell are you wearing? Look what I can do. Alright, let's check it again. Be careful, do not want to touch it with your hand. I think that should be good. Now, let's turn that broiler off. Alright, and now this is our finished product. Can you smell that? You can smell it from here.
Mmm.
Now let's try it. Take a bite.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
Now you want to get a bite of everything. Look at it. Now it's gonna be warm. Can you smell that? The spices and everything?
It smells so good.
You get that. You can hear the crunch. You can hear the crunch. You can taste the pepper jack. How does it taste?
Delicious.
Okay, would you ever know that was from your ordinary box mac and cheese? And that's how you turn ish into delish.
It's delish.